All right, everyone, how's it going? We're talking about week 2 of this cycle. So we will be talking about Monday, July 11th through Sunday, July 17th. So the one thing that you'll note is that the squat cycle is actually going to be starting on Tuesday, since last week was Monday was the 4th of July and we were closed. But here's what we're working on. Again, we're working on these pause movements. We're really looking for 5, maybe 10-pound increases with both on the bench press. The pause back squat is going to be right around about an RPE of 7. But when we're working on pause movements, it's important to kind of withhold that eager, I want to pick up the world and show everybody how strong I am feeling, and just increase by about 5 pounds, because again, this is a 5-week cycle. We want to take that into consideration. This week with weightlifting, we're going to be transitioning to the snatch. So the same EMOM format, we're going to be working on singles across that. The idea is that we really want to be working on sound positions. I talk about this all the time with the snatch, but your range of motion in terms of your shoulder is going to dictate how low you can catch the barbell. So just be mindful of that and kind of take in some of those positions and some of those technique tips that we worked on in the last cycle, and really focus on being patient off the ground, catching high, and then nice and stable. With the pressing complex, we're still going to stay in with 3 reps of the strict press and 5 reps of the push press, but what we want to focus on is just a 5-pound increase. This is reflective of the strict press, not the push press, and that's going to be what is the limiter in this kind of complex. So just be mindful of that. The thing you can think about with the push press is just stronger leg drive and being patient with those arms. So with that, what I want to get into is I want to talk about this workout on Monday called Sparkle Dolphin. So for my RX Plus athletes, both sets of athletes, RX Plus and RX athletes, we're going to be working on a format that is 4 minutes of work with 1 minute of rest for 4 total rounds. So you can think of that's 5 minutes each interval. This is going to be a 20 minutes in total. But the idea here is we're sticking with that theme of pulling gymnastics, and we're bringing that into the last piece of the workout. So you're going to have 4 minutes to complete an 18 or 15 calorie echo bike or ski erg. Then you're going to have 45 seconds of a double kettlebell front rack hold, right? We're looking at about a moderate weight. I tend to write 24 and 16 kg in each hand is about moderate. And then you're going to have 35 double unders. The idea is that this stimulus is supposed to really create a lot of localized tension in the upper body, which is going to then challenge the muscle ups that you're going to complete for the remaining 4-minute segment. So let's say it takes a person 2 minutes and 45 seconds to complete the bike, the hold, and the double unders. You're going to have 1 minute and 15 seconds to complete as many muscle ups as you can. Let's say that takes you 2 minutes to do that work. You have 2 minutes of muscle ups. Now, you can work with either bar muscle ups or ring muscle ups. My ring muscle uppers, remember that you're not the only person in the room. Other people like to train, so just be mindful of kind of the setting and making sure you're not taking up a lot of space. My RX athletes, what we're going to be working on is the burpee pull-up on the back half of that workload. And the reason I really like the burpee pull-up, I say this all the time, it trains the kipping position that we want for a lot of those higher level gymnastics. What your format's going to be is a 15 or 12 calorie echo bike or ski erg, followed again by a 45-second farmer's hold, so not in the front rack but down at the sides. And then you're going to work on single unders or you're going to work on double unders, but that volume is going to be the same, 35. Overall this week, in week 2, what we want to focus on is incremental progress. We want to try to highlight some of the workouts that we look like we can manage or look like they're fun. There's a really great aerobic piece on Tuesday. We get into a fun partner workout on Saturday. Ideally, your training, right, is consistent week to week in the days that you come, but recognize some of these main teaching points that we're talking about. Executing pulling gymnastics, it really is about understanding position and capacity first. Doesn't matter if you want to do 30 ring muscle ups in under 2 minutes. You got to have the shape and you got to have the capacity to do so first. So just be objective about your performance. In aerobic fitness, it's built over time and it's predicated on one thing: can I move air effectively? And that starts with a strong exhale. Other than that, this week should be really fun. We're excited to have you in class, and we'll see you soon.